Hello, welcome back to Beebaw's Kitchen. Today, my granddaughter Ruthie is with me. Tell everybody hello.
Hey.
And Ruthie has a real passion for cooking. I think she kind of takes after me in that league a little bit. But she has made some gorgeous cakes. She started baking really very young. How old were you when you started?
Like 10, maybe, somewhere around there.
But she has made beautiful cakes for our holiday dinners, like at Thanksgiving and at Christmas. And so today she has come to help me make some candy that I created this recipe, and I named it Almond Joys Deluxe. And so we're going to get started with this. But the ingredients that you're going to need to do this candy is powdered sugar, marshmallow cream, butter, and almonds, and of course chocolate. And at the end of this process, we're going to be making some caramel, and I'll tell you what goes in that at that time. But we're going to get started right now. What we've done so far is we have taken, and this is quite a large recipe. You can cut it in half if you decide that you want to make it, but I'm going ahead and doing a large amount because I'm going to pass these candies out to my family. And they really love these. They're so good. But I've taken 4 cups of sliced almonds, and we have already toasted these, and so now we're going to put them in the food processor and chop them so that they're finely chopped. So we're going to get started doing that now. Okay, we're going to put the almonds, start putting them in the food processor. You can just go ahead and put about half of them in. Okay, we're going to chop these. Just going to chop them. Okay, we've got the nuts chopped really fine. Okay, we're going to start mixing up the center of our candy. It will be like a nugget sort of type candy. And I forgot to mention that we do have coconut in that, as well as almond flavoring goes in this. So the first thing we're going to do is take the 2 sticks of butter, and we're going to beat that in the mixer along with 2 pounds of powdered sugar. So we're going to get started now and get it mixed together. Okay, we're going to put 2 sticks of butter into the mixing bowl, and this is softened to room temperature because we're going to mix this with the powdered sugar. Okay, we're going to put about half of the powdered sugar into the mixing bowl with the 2 sticks of butter that is softened. That's good. And we're just going to start slowly mixing that, creaming it together. Okay, and now put the rest of the powdered sugar in. Okay, that's the last of the sugar, so we're going to mix that in. Then we're going to put in a tablespoon of almond flavoring. Scrape the sides of the bowl down. You can see it's really stiff. Okay, now we're going to add 2 7-ounce tubs of marshmallow cream to this. Okay, we want to scrape the sides down again. Got all that marshmallow cream. I used to have a little gift shop, and I would make this candy at Christmas and sell it, and it was a big hit in my little shop. Okay, now we have to add the almonds and the coconut. Now to that, we're going to add a 14-ounce bag of coconut. We'll do half of it, mix it in. I probably should have used my bigger mixer. I have one that's a 5.5 quart, but I don't like it because the bowl has... Whoa, wrong way. Wait a minute. The head doesn't raise up on that mixer, and it's so aggravating to me. So I just deal with my smaller one. Okay, turn it back on. Okay, now we want to just kind of make sure everything is mixed in. This is really stiff, as you can see, but you want it to be because we're going to chill this, and then we will roll it into balls, and then we will freeze those. Okay, we're going to cover this and put it in the refrigerator and let it chill for a little bit. And then me and my Ruthie, or my Ruthie and I should say, let me use proper English. My Ruthie and I will be back. Okay, our dough has chilled, and so now we're going to roll these into little balls and put them in the freezer to freeze.
There you go.
I actually put this in the freezer for probably, I don't know, maybe, would you say an hour?
Probably.
Close to an hour, just to chill it. But then there's a lot of it in here, so if you were doing less than the recipe that I have calls for, and if you can afford the time to put it in the refrigerator and let it chill, you can do that. Otherwise, you don't want to freeze it just yet, because you want to be able to roll it into balls. Ruthie and I make a great team, don't we, Ruthie?
Yes, ma'am.
Ruthie is an excellent piano player too. She enjoys playing the piano, don't you?
Yes, ma'am.
She plays the keyboard at our church, and we're having, it's called a gala or gala.
I call it a gala. I think you can call it either.
We're having that on February the 6th, and she and Gracie, is Gracie?
No, it's just me and Trey.
Okay, just Ruthie and Trey are going to be singing, and you're going to play there also, or are you?
I don't know, because the piano doesn't sound excellent, and I don't really want to play a brand new song with the piano that doesn't sound good.
Yeah.
So I'm still not sure on that.
I'm very proud of Ruthie. She really has shocked people in her piano recitals when she'd be playing her pieces. Just be all over the keys. I don't know how she could move her hands and fingers so fast. She didn't get that from her bebop. I love music, but my grandchildren they're well, now Ellie, the youngest one, she doesn't really enjoy playing the piano. She did take piano lessons. They've all had piano lessons. And Ruthie and Gracie both did excellent jobs. And now Joseph, my grandson, Ruthie's brother, or their brother, he plays the guitar in the church, and he also plays in a bluegrass band. He plays the banjo. But now he also took piano lessons for a while, but they're all very musical. Ruthie's also very artistic. She likes to draw, and she does a really good job at that. Very creative. And then Ellie, the youngest one, loves plants.
Oh my goodness.
Her room looks like a little jungle. Her bedroom, she has so many plants, but she just loves it. She's very interested in plants. My son, Ruthie's daddy, Matthew, he has a YouTube channel. It's called Model Car Videos. And if you have husbands that's interested in model caring, they should look at his YouTube channel. But Ruthie is also participating. He hasn't published it yet. He has published some videos with.
We've done it's like a part 2. He did part 1 already.
Yeah, I saw that's what I was fixing to say. He has done part. She has participated in some, but they have another one that they're going to be completing, where she's doing a model car. But it's really kind of interesting to watch, so take a look. That's actually what kind of inspired me to do a YouTube channel, was because of Matthew doing his. And I told him one Sunday we were having lunch, and I said, I've been thinking about starting me a YouTube channel, and all the kids said, yeah, Beba, you should do that. You should have a channel showing you with your cooking. So that's how this all got started. You got the dirty job, didn't you? Okay, we have the candy all rolled out into balls, and so I'll let you take a look and see how these look. We're going to pop these in the freezer now and freeze them so that we can dip them in chocolate, which we're going to try our hand at tempering chocolate. I have never been able to do that, and so I'm going to try it and see if we can't temper the chocolate for the candy. And so in the meantime, while these are in the freezer, I'm gonna put some whole almonds in the oven and toast those. We'll stick an almond in each one of these, and then we'll dip it into the chocolate. So
Hi. Ruthie says hi. Say hi, Ruthie. Hi. Okay, we're back, and our candy. We have frozen this, and I have toasted the almonds. They're whole almonds. I have them in the oven so that they're warm, because they need to be warm to be able to pierce these balls of candy. And so we're gonna do some of them, and then we're gonna try our hand at tempering chocolate. I have never tempered chocolate. I'm not sure if I can do it, but we are certainly gonna give it a try. Okay, we're just gonna take an almond and stick it in while it's hot. About halfway down. Whoo, that's hot. Okay, just stick it in. Going down, this is at least about halfway. Oh, I know it, it's hot. Voila! And they're all nutted. Okay, Ruthie and I have gotten the toasted almonds in our candy. And so now what we will do is I'm going to try to temper chocolate. We'll see. I don't know. But anyway. Okay, Ruthie and I have gotten the candy made, and she had to go for practice at the church, and she has a really full schedule, so she's not been able to come back to help me with the caramel part of this. So I'm going to go ahead and make the caramel that we dip the candy in so that I can complete this video. But I want to show you what the candy looks like. We tried with tempering and came pretty close to it, but I can see that there's a little blooming with some of the pieces. I've never tempered chocolate before, and a few of them, a couple of the pieces kind of wanted to come apart when we dipped them. But you can see that I think it did temper pretty well. I used milk chocolate because that's the kind of chocolate that I really love. I should have used dark chocolate or semi-sweet chocolate, but I chose to do the milk chocolate. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and make my caramel, and then I'm going to dip these, and I will show you how they look. Now, I'm telling you, this candy is so good. If you like Almond Joys, I couldn't call them Almond Joy, but I could call them Almond Joyce Deluxe, and so that's what I named my candy, and they are so close to being like an Almond Joy. I'm rather proud of it. So I'm going to get started on the caramel and get these dipped, and then I'll show you the end result. What I was going to say is, if you don't like caramel, you don't have to dip these. They are just as good not being dipped. The caramel just adds just another step of goodness. So let's get started making the caramel, and I'll show you how they look. To start with, you're going to need a 4-quart heavy saucepan. Okay, you're going to take 2 cups of light corn syrup, 2 cups of granulated sugar, and a 1/2 cup of water. And just give that a good stir and mix it all together really well. You want to put this over medium heat and stir it occasionally with a wooden spoon until it comes to a boil. Okay, it has come to starting to boil now, so now I'm going to add a pinch of baking soda. And I'm going to stir that really well. If you have any sugar crystals on the side, like you can see around the sides of the pot there, you want to take a wet pastry brush and wash those down. Get rid of all the crystals. I'm going to put a candy thermometer in, and I'm going to add a stick of butter. You want to stir it until the butter is fully incorporated. It's 1 can of evaporated milk that you're going to add. You're going to slowly add your milk, but you don't want it to stop boiling. Then you want to continue cooking over medium heat, stirring it constantly to keep the mixture from scorching. This is a dipping caramel. I'm going to take it off the heat to dip my candy. Okay, I'm just going to take and I'm going to dip it down in just a little way. Just hold it at the base, dip it down about halfway. You don't want to get this caramel on you because it is super hot. This also will cover up some flaws such as this. When we were dipping them, this came from the fork that we were using to dip with, so that will help to cover that. I'm not going to dip all of them because some of my grandchildren does not like caramel, if you can imagine that. I'll let those cool, and then I will drizzle some chocolate over them. Okay, I'm going to put some chocolate in a disposable pastry bag, and I have snipped a very tiny hole in the bottom of it. I'm going to drizzle some chocolate over my candies, and we're just going to go back and forth. Those are done. They look really good. So I'm going to let that set. After my candy gets set here, then I'll come back and I'll show you the finished product and how it looks when it's complete. And I'll do a taste test for you. See you in a little bit. Okay, my candy has finally set. And so I'm gonna actually cut it so that you can see the inside. Okay, this one, this is just the plain chocolate. It's a milk chocolate, and I'm going to cut inside so that you can see how it looks. It is very moist. It is so delicious. And then the one with the caramel, and you can see before I cut it, see how pretty that is? And so I'm going to cut inside of it and show you. And that's the way the inside of it looks. And now I'm going to do a taste test for you. This is the one with the caramel. I'm telling you, that is so good. It's very moist, has all that coconut and all the little pieces of almond inside, and then topped with that caramel on the outside. Oh my goodness. And then this one, just the plain milk chocolate. I'm telling y'all, this is super delicious. This tastes like something you would buy in a candy store. If you have enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love it if you would subscribe. Leave me a comment. Don't forget to click on the bell so that you'll receive notification when I post another video. Share it with somebody. If you know somebody that likes to make candy, share this video with them. And until the next time, this is B-Boss signing off saying, may the Lord bless and keep you and your family safe. And until I see you again, I hope you have a great day. And I'll see you soon. Bye.